I am a climate change project coordinator for Konrad Stiftung. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our partners, CTJ, and for bringing us all here together and for bringing all of you here together. And I'd like to also acknowledge the presence of our colleague from the ministry. It is a pleasure to stand before you today. I'll just briefly speak about what Konrad Stiftung is and about our work in the climate change sector in Zimbabwe. Now, Konrad Stiftung, as many of you may have read, is a German organization. It is named after the first Chancellor of Germany after the Second World War, whose name was Konrad Adenauer. Stiftung is simply German for foundation. And we've been in Zimbabwe since 1980, working on a number of issues. And a couple of years ago, climate change was being mainstreamed globally. And then we started climate change programming in Zimbabwe. And I still remember those days, even in the ministry, there wasn't a climate change department, but through our efforts of working together, they managed to have a climate change department, which has become really the focal point for things climate change in Zimbabwe. Now, there is no other phenomenon that brings about the theory of globalization, in the sense that events that are happening elsewhere in the world can have a profound results in Zimbabwe. For example, global emissions in China can cause droughts in Zimbabwe, which therefore is a manifestation of the need for society, for communities to work together. And this is a testament of the will of the people of the Republic of the Federal State of Germany to work with the people of Zimbabwe in trying to, bring about a solution, in trying to promote adaptation and mitigation mechanisms. The theme for today, popularizing the climate change debate through media, is a very succinct theme, because if you remember, the COP21 was the biggest attended international event by heads of state, by news powerhouses. The news coverage was just profound. And there's a term which has been made by media practitioners called the CNN effect. When people see things happening on international news, they are interested to know more about these things, and that's how the media has the power to amplify climate change issues, to inform people, to disseminate information, to create debate, and to foster knowledge on climate change. And I hope that today this will be the underlying theme of whatever we speak about. And I'm hoping to learn a lot more from the people here who are much more learned about journalism, and I look forward to having a good workshop, and I wish you also a very good experience. Thank you very much.